the bass on the track, on my face to the back like I'm taking a slap. I need a drink.
Hello friend, welcome back to Eduminia. In our last video we have dealt with the method of substitution. We have started basically method of substitution, in which we have seen the basic rule of form 1 and we have done 2 or 3 questions on that. Now we will solve one more question on the form 1. After that we will jump to the form number 2. So last question of form 1 is that you have to find the integration of x square plus 1 divided by x plus 1 whole square dx. This type of basic question if you get, you will apply the method of substitution form 1. So this is in the form of ax plus b to the power n. So what you know, what is the rule? You will directly put ax plus b equal to another variable. So we will put x plus 1 equal to z. It becomes, when we get the differentiation of this, we will get dx equal to dz. From here we can easily find out the value of x, that is z minus 1. Put this value in the given expression. Now you have x square plus 1. The value of x is z, means z minus 1 whole square plus 1. This term you have assumed z. It becomes z square dz, dx equal to dz. Now apply a minus b whole square. It becomes a square minus 2ab plus b square plus 1 z square dz. Now it becomes z square minus 2z plus 2 z square dz. Now separate these all terms. Here you will get z square divided by z square 1 dz minus 2. Outside we will write z by z square. Z got cancelled, so we have left only with 1 z dz plus 2. We will take it out, 2 1 by z square means z to the power minus 2 dz. So now it's become very easy for us to find the value of this. Now we have first term is z. It becomes z minus, this is 2 1 by z means minus 2 log z, and the last term is plus 2 z to the power minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1 plus c. Now it becomes z 2 log z minus 2 z to the power minus 1 plus c, where c is the constant of integration. So we have done, we have find the value, but now this is not the complete solution. To make it complete, we will put the value of z that we assumed at the beginning of the question, that is x plus 1. So replace z by x plus 1. So we have x plus 1 minus 2 log x plus 1 minus 2 x plus 1 to the power minus 1 plus c. So this is our final answer. So we have done 3 to 4 questions on method of substitution form 1. Now we will see the second form of method of substitution. Now form 2. When you get integrand or question like this, sine to the power certain power of sine into cos having certain power. When you get a term like this, in this case what you will do, what you will put. So you have to take care about some rules while solving this type of question. So rule is that when you get a question like this, like sine to the power 5x into cos to the power 6x, like this, then what you will do? So you have certain rules to define to handle that kind of the questions. So first rule is that when you get a question in the term of sine and cos, you will check the power. If the power of sine is odd, positive integer, then you will put z equal to cos x. If the power of sine term is odd and positive, then you will put z equal to cos x. If second rule is that if the power of cosine is odd, positive integer, then you will put z equal to sin x. If the power of sine is odd, you will put z equal to cos. If the power of cosine is odd, you will put z equal to sine. That's it, reverse. Now these two terms you have got. What happen if you get both the term is odd and positive integer? in that case it's upon you, you either choose z equal to cos x or z equal to sin x. It's completely depend upon you. Now 3 cases you have done, either you have a odd positive integer power on the sin x, then you will put z equal to cos x. If in the term of cos you will put z equal to sin x. If both the term containing the odd positive integer in the power, then it's your choice to put z equal to cos x or z equal to sin x. Now 4th case is, if the power of neither sine nor cosine are odd positive. If you are getting a question and both the term like sine to the power 4x into cos to the power 6x, both having certain power, but power of both the term is even and positive. In this case, see what you will do. So if the power of neither sine or cosine are odd positive integer, in that case you will see the sum of power of both the terms. If the both the terms like this, sine to the power 4x into cos to the power 6x, here you can see that both having the power but both the even positive. In this case you will see sum of these two terms, you will start seeing the sum. Now here we have 2 cases. If the sum of the power of those two terms is even positive, then you will put z equal to 10x, and if the sum is negative, in that case you have to apply certain formula that the integrand as the algebraic sum of the sine and cosine, means the power you have to divide it into some certain parts, and to do this you have certain formula like this. You have many more formula, but these are some standard formula that is basically used in method of substitution. So I hope the rules you get of form number 2. So you can take screenshot now to get these all formula. These formula always you keep in mind to while solving the questions of form number 2, sin x into cos x having certain power in the same question. Now we will solve some questions that will help you to understand how you can implement those questions. So form number 2, question number first is that you have to find the integration of cos to the power 3x sin x, square root of sin x dx. Here you can see that cos term containing odd positive number, means rule number 2. So in this case you will put z equal to sin x. It is okay, clear now? Now same procedure that we have previously done, we will take the differentiation, it becomes dz equal to cos x dx. Okay, dx becomes, no, it's not needed here. Now sin x you have assumed z, so it becomes square root of z. Okay, in the place of dx you have dz by cos x, you will put here dz by cos x. Okay, here you have cos cube x, one cos got cancelled, you have left with cos square x square root of z dz. Now you have two terms has been converted in the term of z, one you have left. Now here you can see that z equal to sin x, and you know that cos x equal to square root of 1 minus sin square x. So it becomes square root of 1 minus z square. So cos square x becomes 1 minus z square. So here you have cos square x, so it becomes 1 minus z square square root of z dz. Now it's become very easy for us to solve. Now it becomes z to the power 1 by 2 dz minus z to the power 2 plus 1 by 2, that is 5 by 2 dz. Now it becomes z to the power 1 by 2 plus 1, that is 3 by 2, divided by 3 by 2 means 2 by 3, minus z 5 by 2 plus 1 7 by 2, divided by 7 by 2 means 2 by 7 plus c. Now we have done. Now the last work that we have left with, replace the z in the term of x. So we assume z equal to sin x. So it becomes 2 by 3 sin x 2 power 3 by 2 minus 2 by 7 7x to the power 7 by 2 plus c, where c is the constant of integration. So this is the final answer. By using this method you can apply the method of substitution form 2. I hope you all get these rules. If you have any doubt you can ask me in comment section. I will reply you as soon as possible. Now we see one more example. Now you have to find the integration of sin cube x into cos to the power 5x dx. Now here you can see that both the term having odd positive power. So now it's your choice to put either z equal to sin x or z equal to cos x. Let us assume we put z equal to sin x. Now differentiate this, it becomes sin x becomes cos x dx. Okay. Now we will put this, it becomes z cube, because sin x we have assumed that is z, sin cube becomes z to the power 3 into dx becomes dz by cos x, here is the cos to the power 5x, one cos got cancelled, you have left with cos to the power 4x z cube dz. Now we can write cos to the power 4x as cos square x whole square z cube dz, and cos square x can be written as 1 minus sin square x whole square z cube dz, and we know sin x is z, sin square x is z square. So it becomes 1 minus z square whole square z cube dz. Now to make it simplify, you will apply a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square into z cube dz. Now multiply this term with all these terms, you will have z to the power 3 minus 2 z to the power 5 plus z to the power 7 dz. Now it become very easy for us. Now I am doing directly integration of these terms. So it becomes z to the power 4 by 4 minus 2 z to the power 6 by 6 plus z to the power 8 by 8 plus c, where c is the constant of integration. Now 2, 3, replace z in the term of x, that we have assumed z equal to sin x, means replace z by sin x. So it becomes sin to the power 4x divided by 4 minus 1 by 3 sin 6x plus sin to the power 8x divided by 8 plus c. So this is the final answer of this question. I hope you all get the form number 2 and certain rules for this type of form. So that's it for today lecture. In the next video we will see the rule form number 3, and thanks for watching.